Hey guys, Mike with CoachMikeMcDonald.com here. And are you struggling with making sales in your business? Well, today's video, I'm going to give you my top 3 sales tips on how to sell anything in your home business, so stay tuned. Now, a lot of people, when they just get started in sales, they just get started in building a home business, they tend to really struggle because they don't have the right mindset when it comes to sales, right? The first thing that they don't really understand is they think that they need to convince everyone to join their business, to convince everyone to buy their products, and that's their job in sales, right? And that's not really the case. They really want to find people that are open, that are interested, and then help them solve their problems. So the first sales tip I have for you is that people buy on benefits and emotions, not facts and logic, because that's where one thing that a lot of sales reps, a lot of business owners struggle with if they're just starting a home business. They kind of fall into that trap of talking about features all the time, and they're really passionate about their product. Maybe they started a new network marketing business, a new affiliate marketing business, right? And they're super excited about it, and that's awesome. But what happens is that they just go out there and tell everybody the features of their product, right? So maybe you're in like health and nutrition and you've got this special ingredient, so you talk about that all the time. Or, it's founded by these people that have all these great credentials, or the company's been around X number of years, and all those things are great to know and understand, but that in reality isn't why you purchased, and that's not why your new potential customers or new business partners are actually going to get started either, because they're buying on emotions, right? They're buying on the feelings that they have when they see your product. It's not necessarily about how awesome the special ingredient is. It's what that ingredient is actually going to do for them and the feeling it makes them have, right? So again, maybe you're in like nutrition, you're in health and wellness, right? You help people lose weight. Awesome. A feature might be that it's going to help them lose weight, but how does that make them feel, right? It's going to make them feel like they look like they used to in high school, right? They're going to blow everybody away when they show up at the 25-year high school reunion, right? Because that's going to feel awesome, right? And so those are the kind of things that you want to talk about, how you're going to have energy like you used to in high school. You're not going to feel drained every day that you get home, because you have that great energy from XYZ product, right? And so again, think about that. What are the benefits that your product is going to offer them? Maybe you're presenting your business, right? You have a business opportunity to bring people into. Awesome. More money is great, but what does it really mean for that person? Is that they don't have to send their kids to daycare anymore, that they don't have to be frustrated about rent increases. They don't have to be worried about the shakiness in the economy. If they lose their job, they have a second safety net, right? All these different things. How is that going to make them feel? You're going to feel secure knowing that you don't have to worry about losing your job because you have that second stream of income. You don't have to worry about somebody else dictating your schedule because you can work from home now, right? So think of the benefits and the emotions it's going to elicit from those benefits, not just the facts about specific ingredients or how long your company's been around, or again, things like that. The second tip I have for you is that people buy on the end result that your product gets them, and again, not on the features, right? Because the features are awesome. You definitely want to know those, right? You want to know those. There's a time and a place for that, because people justify their purchases on the logic, right? They buy an emotion, they buy on what it's going to get them, they buy on that end result, but they back it up with logic. So that's why a lot of times people, when you're just getting started, you think that that's what you need to talk about is those features, because that's how you justified why you got started, right? It's not necessarily why you got started. Consciously, you justified it because of all these features, and it's logical then, and that I should totally get started. But you really bought an emotion, right? And so the second step here is that they buy that end result. Kind of like the old analogy is like when somebody goes to the hardware store and they're buying a drill, right? They're not necessarily looking for the most amazing drill. They're looking for a hole, right? That's the problem. That's the issue they have, is that they need a hole, right? So if you were a drill salesman, you wouldn't be like, well, look at this drill. It's got 3 different speeds, and it's got interchangeable drill bits, and it's got a battery pack that you can carry anywhere, right? all those things are great, but that person needs a hole. So a much better question would be, what do you need the hole for? You know, what are you trying to drill through? Because again, that's much better questions, because the person, they need the overall end benefit of buying that product is they need that hole, right? Maybe they're putting something up. Maybe they're trying to get through something. They're taking something down, right? Whatever the case might be. But if all you do is talk about the amazing features, you're really just missing the point. And so that's the second step, is that you want to speak to and talk about the end result that that person is going to achieve from your product, your business, whatever solution you have. The third thing I have for you is that facts tell and stories sell, where again, similar kind of mindset that people buy on stories, they buy on emotion, they buy on that path versus just the facts of how long your company's been around, you know, what the commission pay structure is, what the ingredients are in the product, all these different things, right? So when you sell with stories, and you can use them in a lot of different ways, right? You can help somebody break their limiting beliefs in regards to your business. You can help overcome objections that way. You can just use it through testimonials to get people to take action. You can use it as a third-party expert, sharing your business through your story, right? And so there's a lot of ways to do it. You can even do this throughout your presentation, selling through stories, and it's a lot more effective way to market your business than just telling them all the facts about your business, right? So a couple examples, you know, you could use a great method. It's called Feel, Felt, Found for making sales, closing sales, telling stories, overcoming objections, a lot of different ways to use it. But let's say, for example, somebody said that they didn't have the money. Like, they love your business, they want to get started, but they just don't have the money to, right? You could say something like, hey, I know how you feel. I felt the same way, but when I found, and that's kind of the format, right? So you'd be like, hey, I know how you feel. I totally understand. When I first saw this, I was really struggling financially too, and I felt the same way. I felt like I couldn't really get started because I couldn't really afford it. But what I found is that if I kept doing what I've been doing, I was just going to continue to not be able to afford it, right? So if I kept doing the same stuff I'd always been doing, I was always going to continue to struggle with money. I would never reach the results I wanted. And so if I wanted some different results, I found that I had to do something different. And so, you know, it was nerve-wracking, it was scary, but I ended up putting it on a credit card, and, you know, it was the best decision I ever made, because now, flash forward, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years later, whatever it happens to be for you, right? Your testimony, now, you know, a couple $100 to get started with something isn't an issue for me anymore. So, you know, let me ask you this. How long do you want a few $100 to be an issue for you? Are you ready to make a change, or do you want that to continue to happen? Right? And so that could be an example where you use Feel, Felt, Found. So I know how you feel, right? So you're just saying like, hey, I understand where you're coming from. I felt the same way. So it's like, hey, me too, right? We've been in the same shoes. We've been in the same place, but I overcame it. Here's how, right? So here's what I found. So this is a great way to increase your sales, get better results, close more business. So definitely implement these strategies where, again, you're speaking to the benefits and the emotions that buying your product, getting started in your business is going to create for someone, not the logic, not the facts, right? And then talk about the end result that that person is going to get. And then again, sell with stories, not facts, and then implement Feel, Felt, Found to help you close more business. So again, guys, hopefully you got some benefit and value out of this video. If you did, feel free to comment and share. Definitely subscribe to my channel as well to get more tips and training to help you grow a profitable business from home. And then also, if you are struggling in your business, maybe you'd like to just take things to the next level, scale your business faster, definitely check out the free lead generation bootcamp I have available. You can actually click below the link below this video and get access to my free lead generation bootcamp. And I'm going to walk you through as your virtual coach, helping you grow and scale your business. So setting up the tools to generate leads, where to find your target market, how to generate leads and sales and grow your business on autopilot, and more. So again, if you'd like to access that, click the link below this video, or you can head to coachmikemcdonald.com/5-day coaching. Again, that's coachmikemcdonald.com/5-day coaching, or again, just click the link below this video as well. But again, guys, thanks for tuning in. We'll talk to you more soon.